Hi. I had a migraine yesterday. I'm not at 100% capacity, and that might work in my favor. I did something really cool. Honestly, it's the reason why I gave the song the title Swarm. Because it's got this mad stutter vibe, but it just started by like recycling something that I had already done. I decided to try pitching it up, stretch this, and it starts to feel like, I don't know, Furby space or something. I pitched it around. This was like a lot of experimentation. I didn't really have a goal when I set out. The first thing I plugged in was LFO Tool here. So I just put it on a 16th, went in with a multiband. And I was really happy with how sharp it sounded, but it wasn't harsh. So just a bit of reverb. Mess it up a little bit. Digital artifacts and some magnetic tape artifacts. And then we have a wobble in here. And that's just playing with the stereo field. I'm like a moth. I just go towards that sound like it's the sun. What if I just bring a little bit of flutter back in? So I took an auto pan. Auto pan is supposed to bounce something between your ears. But if you move the phase to be all in sync with itself, once again, we're doing that 16th thing. So it sounds really choppy in your face. Just kidding. We're going to automate that so it's really stuttery. But that stutter slowly fades away. So you just get a little bit of reverb coming into it. At the end, you can watch this line. If I pulled this back in, pull it all the way out. It kind of feels like if you were in a moving train. On the outside was a tunnel, right? And you had windows of a tunnel going by. And finally, everything opens up. And you just have sky. They're moving past. And break. We go through the tunnel. We get a breath. Tunnel, breath. Third time. We do opposite. We get a breath and then we have some relief, but slowly the tunnel starts to form back in. I don't know. It almost feels like some sort of machine gun. I do think this is like some sort of Gundam insect, like pulling out of battle. We're here, we fade out, and they're back. Just kidding. We're adding a side chain. We're ducking. We're giving even more room. It's basically like we're twerking harder. She's a Gundam wasp queen, but she's dancing to the groove. Second pass of this section. Here that little altar boy is doing its job, just like you would double a voice up higher to add some interest and some shine. We're doing the same thing with this. So you can hear that. It's suddenly on top of that, and then everything pulls away at the end. That third one where we sweep back in the opposite way. Yeah, and then everything pulls out. Everything else just EQs out at the end.